Hello, 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 hello. I hope everybody's day is going well. Cause holy shit, it's been a hot minute since I've been streaming. And you know what? Let's just get right to it. Cause you know, as cool as this cinematic trailer is, I gotta get to talking because I'm not sure how much time I have left before supper. So I'm back. Alright, everybody. So, oh wow, that looks blue. What? This is purple. Why does that look blue on the camera? What? Okay, this, what? What is going on with my camera? Because those are the right colors. Let me turn on the fluorescent. Let me just fix that real quick. That's weird. What the hell is going on with that? I don't know what's going on. Why is there color correction going on that? What? Okay, off to a great start and we're already figuring out what the hell's going on. Are there any filters in here? Cool. No, I don't understand what's going on here. This is really weird, but yeah, this is one. Oh, you can, I'm not sure what's going on. Mascara! I swear to God. Anyways, I'm kind of done with that bright light, personally. Anyways, so this is one of the shirts you can get at TennoCon, or maybe on the site still, I'm not sure. This is for the new war. One of many items I got at TennoCon. TennoCon was amazing, by the way. And I should actually just probably open up all my photos from TennoCon because honestly, I took a lot more than last year, that's for sure. So let me see if I can pull that all up while I also show you everything that I got at TennoCon. And I got a lot. So before TennoCon even began, so I don't know if y'all remember, but last year they had a whole bunch of beer cans that were custom created for the Fox and the Fiddle. So they had a returning one and I finally got it. And it is the Greedy Malt Copper Ale. Oh, I should probably switch that so that y'all can see that properly. Oh, there is a filter on here. Oh no, it's just a face mask. Okay, no, well, okay, weird. No, there is no color correction going on, so that's weird. Flip. Horizontal. There we go, now you can read it. So it's the Greedy Malt from last year, so I have both the Greedy Malt and the Orokin Blonde. So the Copper Ale. And then the new one for this year, this is before TennoCon even started, was the Sentient Stout. Like, look how cool this is. Like, legit. Super cool. Like, oh. And DK was losing his shit over this. Like, yeah, so like, super cool. And like, I'm not a beer drinker, and I probably should have cleaned this beforehand, but you know what? you can still see what the stout left behind in the little edges there. Imagine what that was doing to my body. Like, good grief. So that was before TennoCon even started. That was like Thursday, I believe. Yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks now since TennoCon, so I'm gonna be pulling at memory quite a fair bit. So, alright, let's see if I can find those posts from before. So of course I took a lot of photos on the train and whatnot. Got to London. Yeah, so alright, so let's see. Let's switch over to the other scene. And so we're at the Fox and the Fiddle, day 1. There's ESP, Greats, that guy with a smile who I have his card now. Otto, his wife, and then Brozyme. And then there's Shannon, and then these two, I don't know who they are. And there's Frilling, and then there's Sharky, and I forgot to get her photo! Is she, oh, there she is, okay. So there's Sharky's girlfriend, I think? There's Argon in the back there, and like he was with his own little group in the back. And then this was that same day later after the movie, so we went to go see Spider-Man Far From Home. And this was afterwards. I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but it was a shit ton of fun, and y'all should see it. If you're into the Marvel Universe, y'all should see it. So anyway, so we went to Smokes afterwards, and I don't know why I thought that Goguma Gaming looked like Fashion Frame. My brain is just stupid, apparently. And that I don't remember his name, unfortunately. But yeah, so Goguma and this dude whose name I forget. Kyoiji, aka Mark, Kinsey, James, Brozyme, Greats, James, Amanda, I think Shannon. And then there's everybody here pretty much. And this is me struggling at the, like, this place is small. It's like, it's meant, like, you get the poutine and you're out pretty much. It's not meant for a group our size, because we were a lot of people there. So, Otto and Guy again with ESP over here, and Tio Mario. And I think that's everybody from that. So like we went to Smokes. The poutine was great. I couldn't finish mine because I'd been like slowly snacking throughout the day, and therefore like I'd been like finally got to full and then kept it at full. So I like after Smokes that night, I left my half of the poutine in the hotel fridge for like the pretty much the entirety of the trip until I went back home again and ate it on the train. So there was that. And then the next day, we went over to the Korean Grill. And this, like, okay, I won't fault the person for having just themselves working on staff. It was slow service, though, that day. I'm not sure why they were at such a slow service. It was really... It was kind of slow. I'll just say that, but, like... Otherwise, superb food. Like, really, really good food. And so, like, each table has their own little grill right here. And again, this is, like, pretty much everyone. That's Blue Smoke. And, Muha? I think his name is? He's new to the group this year, for at least to me. I'm not... like... He was probably there last year. I'm not entirely sure. So we had like a ton of fun there. And then once the food was actually getting served, I'm actually going to pause the music here because like we had...
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's like, now you know why I like it.
Yeah, so it's just... I'm not sure if you can hear the music.
Yeah, it's just chili powder.
Like looking at the food being grilled, everybody just having fun.
I like spicy coconuts. Yeah, it's great.
The music actually sounded a lot louder when I was filming it, but you know what? It was good. It was like the that one. Anyways, I had a lot of fun. There's the food there, and then was this? Okay, so that was lunch, and then that evening, I don't remember what we did in between the two. There was so much that was going on. Did we go swimming? 5th. I think we did go swimming. Yeah, that was Friday. So we went swimming after we went to the K-Grill. And then at some point after that, we went to Smokes. I got the crappy tire burger, which was great. And got that. And then after that, I think we went over, yeah, so we went to the London Armories, which is like this really nice hotel, but really looking at the place, it's like both accessible to wheelchairs and not accessible to wheelchairs. It's really weird. Because, like, to get up to this area here, it's on the 2nd floor, technically. But I don't know how you would reach it, because right here is the hotel rooms. There was no direct access that we could find directly to get to this area. So, like, there's everybody again. To just hanging out, playing Magic, having all that sort of fun there. And then, of course, the day of TennoCon, the mask, actually, I have it taking a photo with D.E. Danielle. I don't know why my phone is so fuzzy, but hey. And then I took some photos with Megan. And then, of course, the main stage. And I actually have a clip of that ready. Essentially. Did we have anything more from... Yeah, okay. So that was, I think, the last of the official photos that I tweeted out. So, like, took a photo with Megan, was on the main stage, me leaving the stage, and I actually have a clip of that ready. Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
For the new operator masks, and this is actually the one that she submitted to the contest. Come on out. This is the Venetian mask contest. We're gonna learn all about it. Oh, it looks so good. All right, so this is the one that you submitted to the contest.
Yes.
And tell me about the inspiration behind it.
Basically all of Cetus.
Basically, it looks
I'm
more like
shaking
like
when
a
this is going
frosty
on.
Cetus, though.
So this is actually for the ceramics that you find lying around. There's actually a metal ornament that you see hanging around with all the glass on it. So this is the shape from that. The glass is from there.
Okay, so I want to pause it right there. There's supposed to be, it's kind of hidden up above, and I didn't realize up at the time, but there's supposed to be a third chain, and I'll actually show it now, because I have that on the NPC head. Oh, jeepers. Here we go. So, like, you see how there's supposed to be, like, a third strand there? So, like, there's supposed to be more showing, but for whatever reason, it slid back behind. So, whoops, is all I can say to that. There we go. Just hanging nice and proper again. And I'll show that more again as well, but,
Everything is inspired from it.
How long did this take you to make?
A month between work and streaming.
Between where? Oh, you stream. Do you stream making things?
I did when I was making this.
Ah, very good. Will you do another one?
I will see if I can do it.
And where can they find you if they want to watch?
Twisted Pyra?
I was not prepared for that question. Let me tell you, cause like, holy shit! I swear to God, I had prepared up until how long did this take you? A month between work and streaming. Where can they find you? Oh my God, I don't have a business card. What am I going to do? And I just like fumble with my badge there. So like
Twitch.tv/Pyra. Pyrah.
so like ah internal screaming and whatnot. Just like yeah. What? What? You were yes, I was on the main stage. Yes, and I was. Oh my God, so nervous. I kind of lost my mind a little bit because it was like legit. Like I was the one of the first few people getting ready to go up onto the main stage, and I'll just get it to the point again where it's just like
Earlier on for the.
I'll just let this loop in the background. So like while she's talking to all the other cosplayers that came before me, thankfully there was a good number of them before me so that I could calm down and just like see how everybody else was playing out their cosplays and whatnot. And even before we got out of the room, like before anybody started meeting up, there's a section up on the second floor that's kind of closed off from the rest of the convention center, and essentially people, it's for the developers and it's for the cosplay people, the Meg, the Umbra, the Stalker, the Grenier. Those people will use that as like their own personal VIP lounge. It's not like the VIP lounge, but it's like a resting area for them so that they can calm down and do whatever they need to do. But there was no sign for, hey, this is where we meet up for cosplay. So like the security guard didn't know what to do. And he was like, and I was like, So like he says, go over to the info desk, and like, okay, cool. So we go over to the info desk, and they're like, huh, not sure, huh. And so we're all just sort of like, yeah, there's no sign. This is like, and I had like a little ticket thing. I probably should have kept it, honestly. I was like number 15 that went up. There was over 25 people who did the cosplay contest, and that was a lot of fun. And it was super nerve-wracking to see everybody. Like, I'm this dork who has this mask, who I did work hard on it, but it was just a mask and my t-shirt and like everything else. So like the main focus was just the mask. And I was losing my shit. Like I was just like taking off my glasses, wiping my eyes, because I was starting to cry a little bit, because like everybody looked so cool that I'm just a mask. I'm like, losing my mind. And everybody looked so cool, but like I got to meet some really cool people there. I didn't really get to talk to a whole lot of people behind there. Like I got to talk to a little bit with Valentina Paz, who is an amazing they were the Saren Prime cosplay that came up after me. And they've done like if you've ever looked at the the small Volt and Chroma Prime comics that are floating around online. That was by Valentina, and like I have a whole bunch of more stuff that I got at TennoCon. And so like we all eventually met up at the dev curtained off area, and got lined up, we got ready to go up, and then of course we were all numbered off and whatnot. But here's the thing about this stage that you see there. There are no handrails to get on or off. And my mask has 0 peripheral vision. So like, one, I am anxious as hell. I've calmed down a bit, but I'm still anxious as hell getting up onto the stage. So when I pull the mask down in front, I can't see shit all. I don't have peripheral vision here. Like, it's like pretty much like to this point, like it's blinders. I can't see very far, and I can't even see down. Like, I can't see my feet. I would have to really look down in order to see where my feet were. So when I was going up the stairs, I would have to have like going up to the stage. I had 2 people helping me up because it was just like, oh god, I can't see. And then of course when I'm leaving, I have one of the, like, it was a little bit better because I was able, like, at that point, like, I'm not risking falling down with this thing on my face, so I just put it up towards the end. But as I'm leaving, like, there's like, of course, the photos and whatnot. I'm like this. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't move. Like, I'm like so shaky and whatnot still. So, and like, I just raise the mask up and I get help coming down the stairs, and then we do the hurrah and I get help back up again, and we all do the final thing. So that was cool, and I'm very, very glad I was able to do that. And after that, it was pretty much Tenno Live. And so as a result, no, it wasn't quite Tenno Live. We were able to hang out with other people. I need to take a look at the schedule thing. And there was more fun stuff in games and whatnot. But like previous years, I didn't really participate in the games per se. Excuse me. So like, yeah, oh yeah. So there was, after the cosplay contest, there's an hour in between. There was the partner stream. I was over in the Sentient room. Yeah, so like, there was basically an hour in between. We could hang out with other people, see what was going on. And then after, as it was getting close to time, we had to meet up with the rest of the cosplay crew again and go to our seating area. So that way, because as being cosplay contestants, anybody who entered the cosplay, you could get your, you get not exactly front row seating, but like close enough. Like, you get VIP seating, which is pretty cool. And I'm glad that they did that. Unfortunately for me, I was kind of stuck between people who didn't really exactly want to talk to me during Tenno Live, which kind of sucked. Because I would have loved to have been part of my group that I was with from the beginning. So let me go back to that. Alright. So, I was kind of stuck between Smooty, who was the White Lotus cosplayer, and Big Jim ID. And don't get me wrong, I do like Big Jim ID. I don't know Smooty for shit, and I'm sorry, hun. You're really intimidating. So, like, the closest I could get to was, like, talking to Jim, and like even then he was like, it was weird. I wish I could have I wish I could have been seated with somebody who actually cared about what I was saying throughout the Tenno Live. And oh well. It just felt weird. But like I had a lot of fun. So like before the cosplay contest, there was the escape room that we did. I think that was like around noon or something. We did the what was it called? It was one of the escape rooms, and it was like, I think it's called the Floof Hunt. Yeah, Fortuna escape room, and then there's the Plains of Eidolon escape room. I didn't do the Plains one, but I did the Fortuna one, and that one was actually a lot of fun. I don't know if I have any photos. Do I have photos of that Floof Hunt room that I didn't post? I'm pretty dang sure I didn't. Okay. Maybe? Let's see. I don't think so. I have a lot of photos on here. Okay, yes. Okay, there is the Floof Hunt on here. I only took 2 photos in there because I wasn't sure how much I could actually show. So, that was Biz's head with the floof. That was a lot of fun. Also, hi Blue Smoke. How are you doing? And like this is one of the things that we had to put tracker IDs into. Hi Gerby. Hiding from the rain. Nice. All right. Let's see. Photos. All right. So they had a museum at Warframe at the TennoCon. There was also a number of really cool shit. So like, let's just go from A to Z at this point, and just like, I was originally going to be in the line for a period of time, and I don't know how long that line actually was from where I was standing, but that was a long line. But as I was a VIP +1 for ESP and Tio Mario, but Tio was probably already in the convention center at the time, W. Greats found me and Shannon waiting in the line. Rolled in out of nowhere. Ooh. Yeah, speaking of rain, it wasn't so much raining on TennoCon. It was like spitting. Like, it wasn't much. But it was enough to concern me because I was holding on to my mask. I wasn't wearing it yet. Anyways, so there's the Ember statue. And that's right next to the Warframe statue. The Rhino statue. And the little screen thingy back there is actually like a little projector. And it's showing like the relay fountain. And like, that's the view of the main stage from afar next to the statue. Oh. At least not yet. So there was also, while one of the first things I do traditionally at TennoCon is I go to the merch stand right away, and I bought a lot of stuff. So while waiting, there was Darvo playing on the screen here, and he would say lines and whatnot. It might be delayed, Gerby. Don't worry. It's probably just delayed, if anything. Streamlabs is weird like that. And, alright. So, they also had this amazing, Void, the Tenno chair thing. So... And I'm wearing my mask, of course. And I think the scale of it might be a little big. Just a little. Also need to change your Twitch name. Well, hopefully, it won't be as much of a pain as it was with Warframe changing your name. And while we're at, while I was walking around, this is pretty close to the operator chair. There is this amazing PC build. It's not really focusing on it, but it's custom PC that people can win. It's like super cool. And of course the photos with Danielle. The rig was sweet. Yeah, like super cool. I don't know who's gonna win that, but that was super cool. And then of course going through the museum. They had a museum downstairs close to the VIP lounge, in between the VIP lounge and the cosplay check-in. It was really cool. So like there's art from So that's art from Dilky. There is the art from Mirror Casartis. There we go. See, told you it was delayed. Thank you for the 4 months, Gerby. So much appreciated. Oh, looky. Thank you, Gerby, though. It's we're still going through the process with that. I've booked the day off from work, and I won't be streaming that day. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about that, other than plans are being made for that day. I actually had to exit and come back for it to work. Oh, okay. Alright, so here is art from Debbie Sheen. And, like, there's, like, so much amazing art. Like, I'm just gonna try to go through it quickly now. Like, that one's an older one as well. Where are we? Oh, yeah. This was from Little Navi from a little while back. She gifted it to DE and made, like, custom wine bottles for the team, which is pretty cool. I wonder what it tastes like. And so, like, there's also, like, all these displays with, there's, what is it called? Hate? And then that is the Skana. And then this is, like, this is, I think, Casartist? No, Karu. And they're human frames. So, like, amazing selection. Like, this doesn't do it justice for how amazing this actually is. And then, of course, when you round the corner, the fucking whiteboard is right there. Like, it's in a little alcove, and you're like, okay. And then, yeah, it was pretty great. And then, so, like, this was, like, the Limbo sketches from Synchrosis, aka Kaz. For the, like, the Limbo Deluxe. And then, like, I think at this point, like, yeah, I started doing quicker photos because I wanted to see more. So, like, in this section here, there's older concepts, and then there's some newer concepts that were not really shown before. Or maybe they were. The only one that looked new to me was the Orokin female. So there's a whole group of these ones together. So, like, Lotus and, like, whatnot. There's the Deviri Paradox. There's Ballas. But this right here. My arm is getting so tired. But yeah, so like a lot of cool stuff. I can actually... I'll just close that down. Yeah, the museum part was pretty awesome. Wasn't expecting anything to be like that. Yeah, super cool. Oh wait, going this way. And then, there was the Curia. There's actually, there's like at least two more Curia that were made but not put onto display. And, when I saw that, I was like, found one. But Synchrosis also made those, like, handmade, printed, painted, super cool. And then there is the Void Key, and I don't remember which team made this. Ugh, my hand's getting shaky. Oh yeah, okay, good. So, like, it actually lit up. It was pretty cool. Then there's the, I don't know what we call it, the leg and the cyst from the Humacyte. And then of course the Lotus helmet. And then, yeah, Lotus helmet, Lotus helmet. Then there was floofs! I cannot wait until that they can make those commercially available, because I will buy them. I will buy them so hard. And then, of course, there is the life-size Moa that they had there. And I took, like, a number of photos. So, like, my arms. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait. Ah! Come on. I'm trying to make sure my arms don't die, but, like, just a sort of example of some of the scale. That's how big it is compared to me. And I'm about like 5'5"-ish. Here's also another good example of scale. For like how big that thing is. It's pretty big. Oh. From the other side as well. And let's see, there was also the Void Key. No, not Void Key. The cabbage. The relic. There we go. That was fun. It wasn't lighting up like it was supposed to. Like, there is a switch where you can just turn it on and off, and charge it. But yeah. And also, they had the Opticore. Like, the Opticore was like a real deal sort of thing where, like, it was heavy. Big fucking gun, yep. Then after that, got a photo with Megan. And then they had the key drive. So, like, this is upstairs. And, he took a lot of photos of me there. I do like that, how the live photos are on, so, like, you just see my arms swing down. This was fun. Nope. Ah! Okay, I can't control it that well when I'm not actually on it. So yeah, he took a lot of photos while I was on that. And, which reminds me, I never finished those silly fissures to get the Vandal. Yep! I still need to do that too. Voice crack, voice crack, voice crack. Anyway, so right next to the K drive is this giant profit taker leg. It's huge. I had to snap a quick photo of that. It's right next to the escalator. I love how I was trying to get the yeah. So, like, and of course I had to take a photo of myself with it. Of course. And then the escape room stuff that we already showed. This is Tio Mario in the YouTube/Twitch meetup area. He's wearing my mask. And then being on the stage. And then because I use Pokemon Go as a means of tracking how much I'm actually walking throughout the week, before I left for TennoCon, my kilometer count was at 8.5 kilometers. Boom. That was my tracking count on Monday. And I just have to remind y'all that I didn't have the Wi-Fi on properly. Like, turn Wi-Fi on, like the Bluetooth setting or whatever. I didn't have that on properly throughout the whole weekend. So I probably walked over 30 kilometers in that tracking period. Because it resets every Monday. We need more Poke Friends. Yes, we do. So on Monday, we go to the early bird. Like, by the time we go to the early bird, we've already checked out of our hotel. And honestly, the only thing that went wrong while we were at the hotel that I personally experienced was, one, the little pull thing to make sure that the bathtub turns into an actual bath or shower. That thing would not go down. I would have to slam the thing in order to get it to fully, like, shut down into, like, bathtub mode. It was weird. I only got it down the once, and then the rest of the time I was having showers anyway, so we just left it up the entire weekend. So, and the one morning, my cinnamon roll, the icing, had hair out of the wazoo in it. I don't know what was going on with the icing that day, but wow. Kind of gross. I wanted to talk to whoever was working staff that day, but, like, anyways, whatever. So by the time that we were done with checking out of the hotel, we left our baggage at the hotel, and then we went over to the early bird, and I got I don't remember the name of it. I think it was literally just a chicken waffle, but this thing was insane. Look at this. Okay, focus camera. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not focusing, but that's like onion noodles or whatever that they fried and then put like icing sugar on top. And then underneath that was the chicken, and then underneath that was the waffle. And I'm making myself hungry now because it's super good. And then everybody else having their own food. Like, you can sort of see some of it a little bit there. I was going to tweet out my version, but Greats had his own that day. So, notifications, and I should go to mentions. Yeah, so the last day, we'll just switch over to the main scene for a brief moment. This is what Greats had, which again looks super good and is making me super hungry right now. And then this is everybody. I'm kind of surprised Guy didn't like try to lean in like I was a little bit, because I was kind of struggling to get into the camera point. But right there is what's called the Fat Elvis. There's peanut butter, there's deep fried banana, there's so much going in on that plate right there. In the end, ESP couldn't finish it, so we kind of helped her along with that. That was fun. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And I think that's really about it for, like, other than that, there was like the yeah, it was really just me doing my final pick was like just that before heading off to home. Alright, let's not blind myself anymore. So let's actually get into the merch that I got. I got a lot of it. And now some of it you got free with your ticket that you already got. So, like, of course, you get the schedule, you get the map, which is pretty cool. Whoop. Upside down. There we go. So that was the main, second floor. That was the main floor where everybody was. That Fat Elvis or whatever, that was a couple of Insanity. So you broke your Twitch. Oh dear. And then of course I got Guy's business card. There we go. I forgot the word for that. No. Oh. Purple. I don't know what's going on, hun, but I can't really help you because it's not on my end. Oh. Okay. Anyways, so part of the things that you got in the bag was the passport. Blue, if you wouldn't mind actually whispering that to him, that'd be great. That way... yeah, I don't know if you can do that on my... Yeah, thank you. So the passport was like the game thing that you could go around, and you had this. My battery ran out, but basically you would either shake it or you could like tap on it because it would detect the vibrations from that, and it would glow a certain color. And as a result, you would have to go back to the info desk and get a sticker, like right here for Jupiter, and like getting all the stickers in the right places and whatnot. And then at the once you completed it all, you would get like a certain prize, all that stuff. And like like you could get like signatures on the back or whatever. I was like, whatever. About the whole thing. But the bracelets were actually pretty cool, because during Tenno Live, whenever explosions would go off or what have you, these would glow in time with the explosions and cinematics that were going off in, on the main stage. That was pretty cool. There was that, and from completing, we actually beat the escape room. So from completing that, we got the these little stickers here, or this little badge here, like you would get in game. I had to glue it on because I think it's not an actual sticker. It's just a piece of cutout paper. And then from one of the other artists that I met, I think this was at the art meetup. That was at like 5 to 5:30. I was downstairs to the main floor, and they gave me that little sticker, which is really cute. So like now I have my sketchbook cover, like you can see the highlights of where the glue was. And so like this book is going to be filled with more Warframe stuff. Like I've already filled it a good chunk of the way with, like, my first thing that I put in here was, this was from 2017. Holy shit, when Oberon was not even out yet, technically. First thing I put in here was Warframe, and it's going to be filled with more. And Inktober, what was it, 2017? 18? Yeah! So 2017, that was my start. I still love the motion for that. And then for like my day, 2018 Inktober start. Like, yeah, like, I'm gonna be filling this with more Warframe Inktober stuff. And you know what? In general, I think I might be doing more art streams in general, because I kind of miss it, to be honest. And I might, like, I know that I have some art that's due for people, that's long past due, and I will be working on getting that completed before I continue anything else on my own projects. Or maybe just have like dedicated days that are for those side projects that I'm responsible for and whatnot. So yeah, so there's the passport, there's that thing. Let me put that aside. Okay, so let me just dump this out on the desk, because I have a lot. As you can hear, I have a lot of shit in here. So, the bag, is like a kind of like a navy blue. And then that was what you got for, just for collecting your badge and whatnot ahead of time. And I got this Grenier magnet. Wow, that is super reflective. You can see my screen very well in that. But yeah, I'm going to be putting that onto my fridge very soon now that I'm getting this stream out of the way. My badge from 2019, which I need to fix up a little bit, and then put that up and going. Oh yeah, okay, so my new Warframe pen. Whoop. There we go. I got the Lotus patch and a couple pins. Yee. Now I got a lot of various stuff. Oh yeah, there's Kinzok's business card. I really need to make my own bloody business card. It's kind of sad, really. Yeah, check your Whispers purple. It should be if you're using mobile, tap on this on the stream and then click the arrow. It'll minimize the screen so it'll be like down to the side or whatever. And then you'll see that there's an icon popping up that should be whispered. So anyway, so like I got a lot of buttons from the Warframe Button Project, and they have actually rebranded to the Art Project. So they've got a lot of cool stuff. I'll put the business cards over there. Now I've got a like a temporary tattoo of Stalker. I'm not going to be using this anytime soon. I don't think so. Maybe next year. I don't know. I didn't enter my name into the power plat. Probably should have. Oh well. What's this? Oh yeah, this was super cool. So when you get your bag with all your swag, they also, for people attending TennoCon, you get a bus pass for July 6th and 7th. It was pretty cool that they did this. So much plat. I would have lost it. It was a lot of plat. As it stands in game, I still have a fair bit of plat left over from my last giveaway. So I will be doing more of those in the future, but not today. But yeah, so this bus pass basically let you use any bus in London using the LTC system, and we'll have to honor it during that time period. Yeah, there you go, purple. Hey, there you go. So, and while I was waiting in line, I got a pin from Macari Morph. Waiting in line for the merch, that is. And then, this is super cool. Let's see if I can get this working. I have, ooh, there we go. I have, ooh, that works really well. I have, holy shit, this is so bright. A glow-in-the-dark patch. Like, look how bright that is. Like, this is from Shadrad, or aka Disco Fish, aka Zephyr Love. Yeah, so like, got that from, like, this is from during the artist meetup or whatever at 5:30, or 5 o'clock to 5:30. So that was super cool. What's this? Oh yeah! Oh, wait, is this another sticker? I don't know anymore. It's the, I was mentioning this earlier, but this is from Valentina Paz. I think it's just paper. It might be just paper. But this is the small Volt. Ah, focus, please. There we go. This is from Valentina Paz, the maker of that comic series. Oh my god, it's so cute. I might just glue that. If it's patch like an iron-on. I don't know. Wait, the glue thing? I don't know. I think that's I don't think it's an iron-on really. I might just. No, I don't think this is an iron-on, but it's fun to have. The small Volt and Chroma. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing with that per se. It's gonna go somewhere. Anyways, so I showed the business card earlier, and I'm gonna show it again because I'm about to show a shit ton of buttons that I got at the Hi Sammy. So this is thanks to Kinzok, aka Hydroid on Twitter. This person apparently has been to every single TennoCon like me, and has organized the Warframe Button Project. So that's their handles and whatnot. So thank this person. Thank Kinzok. Thank Hydroid. Because I got so many fucking buttons from this. Like, legit. I wasn't even really pinning it to my, to my badge. What's it called? Lanyard? There we go. So, like, I have a lot of these, and, like, I legit, it's kind of almost too much. But, like, I don't care anymore. So, like, I have this Zephyr one. Zephyr. And I'm just gonna start showing them rapid fire because there's a lot to go through. Neja. I'm sorry, my hands can't stay in place. Baruch. Sorry for the reflections on my screen. Might actually just turn off that monitor for a moment. There is Octavia. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off that monitor. Come on, focus. Focus. Whatever. Did you get the best boy? I don't know which one is the best boy, but I got Ash. Clem slept so hard in cosplay as sexual TennoCon he died. Yep. I saw that one. Now we can see ourselves. Yep. So there's Ash. Man, I have so many of these things. You can hear how many I have, roughly. I have... There's actually 2 Hildrens. I'm not sure where the other one is, but here's the first Hildren. Oh, Clem. Oh, yeah. Best boy is Clem. I think I have one. Oh my god, my voice cracked. Mirage. Inaros. Whoop. I have Iron Man Rhino. There we go. I have Ember. Frost. Oh. Shaky hand. Excalibur. Focus. Whatever. Then there is Nidus. Necros. I don't know why some of these are focusing better than others, but whatever. Something that always eluded you? Yeah, it's kind of like an older portion of the community with the Clem Gracata things. Speaking of which, after the buttons are done, I have something to show you in that regards. So next we have Volt. Then we have Titania. Oh my god. There we go. It could be that. It's also... It's still daylight, so it's affecting the lighting in here a bit, too. Got this cute little Hydroid button. Thank you for the biddies, Purple. Oh shit! For the 5 biddies, 500 biddies. Oh, it's what is that? $5? I don't remember the conversion, but anyways, thank you so much. Next we have Valkyria. There we go. Loving that. It's $6.99. Thank you. Oh, we have... Oh, okay, so here's one of the Dilky ones. So I want to do those ones back to back. Because Dilky did 2 of them. Oh, did I get 2 Hildren buttons of the same... What? Oops. I got 2 of the same Hildren buttons. Whoops. I don't know why that happened. I thought I grabbed only 1 of that. Anyways, so Dilky did Chroma. And the effigy, of course. Hey, thank you for gifting a sub over to the NPC. Very much appreciated. There we go. Why is the alerts not running? Do I not have an alerts thing on here? There's the alert bar. Alert box. That's super weird. I just want you to say Clem Crocata. Trust me, I'll be saying that a fair bit soon enough anyways. So yeah, I do have the alert box, but it's not working per se. I'll have to fix that in a moment. Let me see if I can get that going anyways. Dashboard. Skip for now. Skip. Complete. Okay, maybe that's why it wasn't working properly, because Streamlabs didn't update. Maybe? I don't know. Let me turn on that other monitor for a second. Let me see if I can get it to refresh. There's animated cheer emotes. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that one works. That's the tip jar. Where is the alert box, though? Alert box is not working. Is it because it's a gifted one? Also, wait a second. Is this a double raid? Holy shit, it is a raid. Hi, everybody! Sorry, I'm doing some troubleshooting at the moment. Welcome in, raiders from Rodimus Zero and Dragon's Area. Sorry, my alerts are not working at the moment. As you can see, nothing is happening. Where is it? What the fuck? Is it the tip jar? I don't know what the heck is going on. But my alerts are really broken at the moment. Hi, everybody. So welcome in, everybody, from both Rodimus Zero and Dragon Zodia streams. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Dull Chelsea. Zodia. Apathetic Malice. Everybody. Anyways, so yeah, we're kind of in the middle of going through the merch haul that I got from TennoCon. I'm still in the process of showing all the buttons that I got from, yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody. So actually, let me see if I can get those commands up and going. So, there we go. So, ooh, I need to fix that. That doesn't look right on there. That needs to be fixed. So, there we go. Okay, so it looks right in chat, but it doesn't look good here-ish, wherever that is, that in the chat box. I need to fix that. That doesn't look good. Anyways, thank you so much, both Dragon Zodia and Rodiman Zero. Rodiman Zero is also another member of the stream team that I'm a part of, the Shadowpaw Strike Force. Stream team dedicated to bringing positivity across Twitch and all that stuff. Anyways. Oh, and Sub-Zero, hello! I don't know if I've missed anybody. Let me know if I haven't said hello to you yet, and I'll try to make sure I say something about that. Anyways, I gifted the bot and you're actually upset. Rex, hi! Shadowpaw has a dedicated Discord now. Link. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's gonna help with things, I feel. And it makes so much more sense that we have a dedicated Discord now, since we have so many people in the team, so that we can get things planned and all that stuff. So anyways, so yeah, so as I don't know why I have 2 buttons of Hildren. This wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know why. It just happened. I don't know why I have 2. I don't know why. Anyways. Hey, thank you, Wolfies! And thank you, Rodimus. I'll check my DMs in a moment. Hi, Sub-Zero. You know what? No, I gotta make sure that I spent a lot of money at TennoCon. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not going to go crazy with sub gifting and whatnot. I did it before I left, and now I gotta like really ease off on the sub gifting, because whoo mama, my budget is real tight at the moment. Anyways, now I get a human sub. So Fexler, welcome to the sub party and whatnot. I don't have words right now. Anyways, so we're gonna continue on with the buttons. There's not that many left. There's actually about 5. So we have the Mesa button. Whoop. I gotta turn off that monitor again. Fexler. Purple, he's joking with you. Fexlar is a real person. They're pretty cool too. So here's Mesa. There we go. I was flashing seeing to see the buttons. Yeah, so there's a lot of them. Oh yeah, so I was going to do Dilky's together. So Dilky did 2 designs for the Warframe button project. So they did the Chroma, and then they also did the Revenant. This one's actually pretty dark. There we go. All these Warframe badges. They were free at the TennoCon, and they were just being given out at Sunfest too, because there's still a stockpile left over after the event. And this was only just the Warframes plus a couple special ones. So, like, there's an absolutely massive amount of buttons that were made for this. Like, legit. So many. Let me just go over to... Let me just search it, actually. Warframe. Whoop. Button. Project. And, like, I think they have... master list? Do they have... Wow. There was a page that they went to. Just trying to see. Do we have a link to the actual... No, it's archived, so I don't know if there's anything further than that. Alright, Purple, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for gifting out the subs. Very much appreciated. I hope you have a great dinner, and I'll see you later. Alright, so, yeah, this, I wish I knew where there's gotta be, like, is it an art station? Or is it a Tumblr? I don't know anymore. No, that's just a one person's project. Did they have a proper website? I don't even know anymore. No, I don't know. There is the official Twitter that's been turned into the art project, Warframe artist project? Or art project, whatever one it is. Anyways, so I'm gonna finish off with the last 4 buttons. So there's Equinox. Come on, focus. Stop focusing on my hand. Stupid thing. Anyways, there is Saren. Oh my god. Please. Dear God. My hand is just not functioning with this too. And then there's Cora. There we go. My hand is not hovering in place for this well enough. And for the last one that I got, early lunch for Konzu. And there was a few other jokey ones before too that that were made as part of the project, but yeah. So I don't know why I grabbed 2 Hildren. I might just give that one, well, time for you to go MR farming. I need to. I don't need to. I just really want both Baruch and Hildren, but they're just behind the Vox Solaris, and that grind, I swear to God, is killing me. It's not that particular grind is not for me, and it's kind of brutal. I might do an actual giveaway for this bonus button that I have at some point for Hildren. In the meantime, I might just actually start pinning them up behind me here and just have fun with that, and then collect them throughout the years. I don't know. We'll see. But another one of the things that I got from the merch stand is this mug. Whoop. With all the silhouettes of various weapons and whatnot. And yes, I do have liquids in it. I have flavored water. It's very nice. And I don't remember the cost of this one, but it wasn't exactly cheap. So there's one more thing. Well, no, there's actually a couple more things that I got. More jealousy. Well, here's the thing. Some of this stuff actually became available online. You can order it. At least for a period of time. I don't know how long that these are going to be available for. Merch store. Yep, they're still available for a brief period of time. Okay, so the mug itself was like $16. Yeah, so there is, I can actually show you, some of this stuff is still available. I will send the link to you guys now, actually. So there's the link right there. Some of the stuff is still available. There is the pins, the mug. There are limited quantities of the statues. The clown faces are back. The Darvo hoodie is back. Some of the stuff from like last year are back. That hockey jersey has been available for years now at this point, and I'm like, I kind of want to get it. I don't know. I need to do some converting into pounds. Yeah. Well, for you, it's actually going to be pretty cheap. All things considered, because the Canadian dollar is fucking weak. Let me just say. Yeah, it's not going to be too bad for you, I don't think. So it's a thing. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I think he sold out pretty quick. I don't think he's available at. Oh, actually, maybe he was. Let me just check that site again. No, not that. There we go. Collectibles. Okay, so the Darvo mug is back, and the bobblehead is still available online for you to purchase. Plus the pins, and I guess it's just a normal mug. Weird. See him available. Okay, I myself am now looking at the store now. Oh, it's US dollars. Okay. This is apparently the final sale of this guy. Oh, no exchanges or refunds. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that's what they meant by it. Okay. But yeah, so Clem. This is what you're getting. And then this is what I got. Ta-da! So I'm being rather not so delicate because he's already out of the box. So of course, the one side has all the Clem Crocata on there. And it actually has Clem. And it has more Clem. More Clem. 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 All the Clem. And then for Clem himself, he... Clem. I can't do it. My voice is starting to go. But yeah, love it. He's going to be always on my desk, so I can just give him a little bop every once in a while. And he's actually pretty heavy. Pretty cool. So like he will not move a whole lot. And on top of getting a Clem Noggle, I have the Clem plush. I love it. It's not sure what that thud was, but okay. It's very nice. And on the back, it says Clem too. I do need to sew it a little bit because by the tag here, there's a little bit of tearing going on, so I need to do a little bit of hand sewing there. I think it might have been a little bit overstuffed, maybe. But it's very soft and it's very nice. And I'm just gonna chuck that back onto my bed. And move that over. And okay, so for the next phase of merch, I'll actually move those beer bottles over and move all the buttons and whatnot back into the bag because we're gonna hear a lot of noise now. Sorry. I'm gonna leave the magnet out so that I can fave frame at the moment. I won't lie, it's gonna be Wisp. She's pretty freaking good. I'll leave that out, leave this, put that back in. And next year, I'm actually going to do what some other people have been doing. Bring my badge to TennoCon next year. All my badges. To showcase that I have been there for each year. It's going to be good. Alright, so for the next phase of merch showing off, it's actually a backpack that I've been needing to get for a while because my old backpack has been deteriorating on me. So this is actually one of the backpacks that you can get from FanForge, not Fan Expo, FanForge, and it is super loud to open up. You can swap out the design, like with the zipper and whatnot, but I'm gonna leave it on because I don't have any replacements for it. And loud Velcro in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And I've already been using this backpack for work and whatnot. So while I was at TennoCon, Valentina Paz, a lovely lady that she is, gave me a little Charizard Shrinky Dink. And I've been loving using that. And she gave that to me while I was in the partner lounge, like the meet and greet area. It's a good sized backpack. I don't need it for a whole lot other than carrying my water bottle, change of clothes, and my wallet, really. And like emergency supplies, because you know, shit happens. So, while I also got another thing, I think this is my last official merch item that I got from the merch line. Now, it's unfortunate, really. It kind of broke already. And it's not my fault. I'll show you why in a moment. Alright, I got all the pieces out. So, I got the Void Key necklace. It's actually kind of heavy. So you see that little hooky bit? That's where the necklace goes through and whatnot. Now, the necklace that they gave you is not of good quality. The pendant is good. The necklace leaves much to be desired. Because I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this, but it's actually, after 3 days of wearing it, no, you won't be able to see it, unfortunately. It's already discolored. Quite badly, actually. I'm not sure what the material is in this necklace, but it's not conducive to long-term use. So that is my main concern with this necklace. I was already going to replace the chain, but when I was at work wearing it for, I was at my cache for maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes, and I feel it pop and break off. I was able to catch it, thankfully, but I don't know how well you can see that. No, it's not really gonna focus a whole lot on it, but there's a broken chain link. Ugh. Anyways, that chain link right there broke. Because it couldn't support the weight of the Void Key, which is pretty heavy. It's actually like, I feel like it's almost half the weight of Clem, the Noggle, which is, or maybe a quarter of the weight. It's heavy. So I don't know why that link was chosen as a means of being with this necklace. Like, honestly, I don't know. That is the only thing that I find with, in terms of purchasing things, that was the only thing I felt kind of disappointed by. Now, I had a marvelous time at TennoCon. Except when I was leaving. I had probably the worst scare of my life. Because as I was throughout the day, I had finished with all my purchases. I was done with everything, and I got a lot of items. As you've seen, I had a lot of merch with me. I also had my sketchbook with me because I wasn't sure if I was going to use it for the artist meetup. I wasn't sure. So I had my purse, I had my new backpack, and I had my merch bag. I had put it on, like, when I did bag check earlier in the day, it was on top of the rack within view. When I was in line, I was, like, constantly checking to see if it was still there. It was. And then at one point, within 2 minutes of me doing one last check and me getting up to the front of the line, my bag was gone. And I lost it. All my stuff was gone. And I started to panic. Thankfully, the people who took my stuff came back, and they were upset because they were given the wrong items. Understandably. But I was upset because I literally could not afford to replace any of the items I had purchased that day or any of the items I had brought to the convention. I was scared shitless. And I was losing my mind. And so, like, thankfully, like, I was able to, I moved off to the side so I could check all the items. Everything was there. But it gave me such a bad scare that when I was leaving the convention center, I could see that there was DE staff waiting outside to greet people and whatever, and just say hi, and I was just losing my mind, and I was just still in shock that I had almost had all my stuff stolen. It was unreal. Like, I was crying. I was sobbing, and I was just leaving the convention center, and I was going through the parking lot towards my hotel, and I was just trying to keep it together, but ultimately failing. And on my way there, oh yeah, I forgot. I also have, I'm hearing the birds, and I also forgot to show my shirt that I got as a collector. So while I purchased this shirt, I also got this as the VIP, as a collector for that year. That's the TennoCon 2019 sigil, or whatever. I was kind of hoping for a more colorful shirt like they've done in previous years, but whatever. Anyway, so that was the shirt from that year, this year. And so as I'm walking out, rammed my bad knee into my computer. That was cool. Anyway, so as I'm like sobbing and failing to keep it together, Chardin, oh my god, I love you, hun. Chardin and their partner walked me to my hotel pretty much, and like just leveled me out. Because if I had gone to my hotel alone, I would have been still sobbing like a maniac. Like, I was a mess. Like, even when Chardin met up with me, I was still a mess. Like, I was just going through the motions. Yes, I had all my stuff, but wow, that was such a scare. Because I'm still technically kind of broke. So, like, oh, that was quite the scare for me. So I'm wearing my mask. I'm wearing my mask while waiting in line and whatnot, and wearing my mask on my way. Like, I'm not wearing it on my face. It's all on my head. I've been wearing the headdress throughout the entire day. So my hair is quite greasy at this point. And so by the time I get back to the hotel, ESP and Shannon are already getting ready for the VIP after party. And I'm like, can I shower? And they're like, we're leaving now. I'm like, okay. Because by that point, when I'd gotten into the hotel, my hair was like super mondo greasy as all get out. Like, I don't normally wear hats all day long, let alone a headdress with a mask. And that, oh mama, that was something. That was something for sure. So in a panic, I'm like, okay, if I can't shower, I'm going to put on deodorant and I'm going to blow dry my hair in attempts to get rid of the grease. That was like maybe 30, like that only worked like maybe 20%. And I tried using a hair straightener and I was just like, okay, well this is gonna go about as well as it can go. And we'll see how it goes from there. So we meet up with everybody at the Fox and the Fiddle, and Dee has it booked for the, like, we've had up to this point, Thursday night and Friday night, DE's, and it's not their fault either. DE, like it's past the event, so I'm pretty sure people can talk about it now. Whatever, I'm just gonna say it anyways. If DE says don't talk about these sort of things in the future, I'm like, okay, well, I won't talk about it in the future. Anyways, I'm gonna say it now. The fucking movie theater screwed up our tickets. Because DE had bought it out for Thursday night to watch Spider-Man. Theater screws up mondo bad and double books for the public. Like, yeah, like there was going to be public people there anyways, but like also the fact that they resold our seats to the public again, which was weird as fuck. And then Marcus, like, panicking, like, just double checks everything. I'm like, no, we bought these tickets before, and like, why did that happen? So Marcus, you did an amazing job. It was the theater's fault. Don't worry about it. And then I don't know. Then Friday night, there was like a community dinner or whatever at this restaurant, and the restaurant, I don't know what it is. Even if it's a grill, it should not have been as smoky as it was. Inside, like, it was a literal haze of smoke at eye level. Everybody's eyes were drying out, and nothing was served. It was just endless apps. And the staff there knew that they were going to have this many people coming into the restaurant, and they were not prepared to serve everybody. We had, like, again, like, we had a lot of people coming in waiting for food that was not arriving at all. Like, they should, like, at first, they had the appetizers on these side tables, and they were gone instantly. And they were like, and then it took them so long just to get the appetizers out. And this was already a planned event. So, like, after, like, an hour of waiting on these appetizers, when people were just, like, started ordering their own meals, we're like, okay, screw this. We're going over to, oh yeah, we went over to, what's it called? The Works. The burger place. And we got a little bit rained on while we were, on our way over to the Works. But, like, other than that, like, we had far faster service over there. Much kinder, like, these people know that TennoCon is a thing, and they're much more prepared to serve people faster with all their various meals. full meals, might I add you. The Works knows what's up. This other restaurant that we were going to did not. Apparently, even though that they were booked for X amount of people coming into the restaurant. So like, what is your deal? I don't know. Anyways, so not DE's fault at all. It was the theaters and the restaurants. Nothing more can be said about that. So we just, like, our whole table just, like, up and left that one restaurant and went over to the Works to have our food, because it was honestly a lot better. And then, so that was Friday night, and then, yeah, so then TennoCon, having fun with that. I think that's really about it. And then it was kind of, I didn't really go by day sort of thing, because all the events got kind of mumbled up and whatnot. But I do have two last things to show. There are the last items that I got at TennoCon. So, for those of you who don't know me that well, I love podcasts. And one of my favorite podcasts is actually The Adventure Zone. This book is now available online wherever you would like. But while we were waiting for the Bikini Paradise to open up, because they open at a later time, we went over to the comic store that was right next to it. And I had seen that this book 2, Murder on the Rockport Limited, for the Adventure Zone, is now available, and it just came out on the Wednesday before I came to London. So that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that was either Thursday or the Friday. I'm not sure anymore. Time got kind of convoluted, and it's kind of hard to pick up where I left off. But anyway, so I picked that up right away. Super good. If you love the Adventure Zone and you've listened to it all before and you haven't picked up these books, highly recommend. The art is amazing. And yeah, like, or even if you haven't listened to the Adventure Zone before, you can listen to the Adventure Zone while reading these books, which is pretty great. I am going to full on shill for that. Like, there's music, there's like comedy, there's so much fun. It's by far one of my favorite podcasts ever. The music doesn't really go into full effect until like arc 3? I'm pretty sure it's 3 when the music starts. Getting like they have music, like they have the intro music or whatever, and they have the outro. But like the actual like theme music behind everything when they're talking doesn't really start until I think the Crystal Kingdoms arc, which I think is arc 3 or arc 2. What are they saying? What is the next one? Oh, Pedals to the Metal. Well, maybe it was Pedals to the Metal that they started adding music. I don't know. Anyways, 3 or 4 then. The music really gets good in 4 for sure. But anyways, so enough of shilling for the Adventure Zone. We have art from Sharky. They are an amazing person who I met for the first time last year at TennoCon, and they gave me some concept art before. Birds are being very loud right now. Sorry. So we have all his concept work from that he was ready to give this year at TennoCon. Yeah, for Sharky. And like, so I have multiple, actually I think even more that he gave me this year than last year. So and some of this I do remember him drawing live. This one I kind of remember being done live. Oh my god, guys, stop. So we have the Corpus Rifle here. Now some of these were done during the... some of these are collaborations, some of them are not. Some of them are not. So like the Corpus rifle here is in collaboration with a Simiform. Username is up at the top. So like really cool just in general. Some of the stuff was done in tandem with the Resource Weekend alerts that were going on. Some of them not so much. Like this is a really cool katana skin. Holy shit, what? Arrow Garfield? Holy shit, hi. So we have, who's coming in with J10, Adam, Flarmp, Treyu, Adam again, Garfield. Hello everybody, welcome in from Arrow Garfield's stream. Let me do the caster command while I'm at it. Bat Morpheus, hello, hello. There we go. Welcome in everybody from Garfield's stream. Harley Quinn, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party. Hope you enjoy your stay. My alerts are really broken at the moment, so I'm gonna apologize for that right now. I don't know what's going on really. TennoCon was amazing. And I'm actually just sort of wrapping up my TennoCon official merch and whatnot. And just, yeah, alerts are broken. Yeah. Like, bits will work. And that sort of thing. But the alert box itself is not functioning properly at the moment. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Usually it would say, like, incoming raiders. All this, be prepared. And kind of just broke, and nothing in terms of the alert box is working. So, yeah, the jar is working, but everything else is not so much. Just when you think everything is working, just screwdriver and fix it. Yeah. So we're just going through Sharky's concept drawings from this year from his concept vault. Year 3? Screwdriver? Just hit the alerts with a hammer and it fixes everything? Yeah, well, we'll see about that. I do have a hammer somewhere around here. Clem? Clem, can you help me? Clem? Hi? No? No, okay. Anyways. Concept art that was given to you, or did you purchase them? No, these were actually given to me because Sharky is not a staff member for DE, but he works very hard on the stuff that he works on. He is a TennoGen artist, meaning that he makes these concept art designs and then he hands them over to 3D modelers who are part of the TennoGen program, like Faven, like Frelling Hazmat, like Lubox, whoever else who is a 3D modeler in the TennoGen art program. He makes these concepts and then they will render them for him. And so like say we have the Grenier arc gun, and so like all these different designs and whatnot that he's come up with. And then this is just for year 3. I actually have some of the stuff from year 2, but I'm not going to dig that out right now because I'm actually starting to lose my voice a little bit. So this is the SMG. This must be from the weekend when he was doing these in tandem with the Warframe resource alerts. So like there was the Grenier weekend, there was the Corpus weekend, and then there was the Infested weekend. So like this is the SMG that he was working on during that weekend. Oh, excuse me. And he looks like he was having a lot of fun with the Corpus designs. So like there's a Corpus bow. Whoop. and like how it would attach to you on your body. Sounds bugged. This is actually one of my more favorite designs. This is actually one of the cosmetics that he designed. So like here is like an Alid V sort of cosmetic. Whoop. And like how it would attach to the body and whatnot. So like shoulder pieces, arm pieces. And whatnot. And then like this one, it was in collaboration with Debbie Sheen, who is an amazing like artist in general. You can actually get some of their designs on FanForge. So like this is like an operator mask that they worked on in collaboration. Like very cool. And then this is from the Infested weekend that he was working on the Embolist inspired shotgun. It's still a work in progress, it's not finished. But it's basically a Corinth, but infested. Got like a nice long tail on it. I was actually watching him live doing that design. And then my absolute favorite from this entire set of concept art that he gave me is a Corpus Sentinel. Now, it looks cute now. Like, look at this. This is a little companion that he designed. But this is why I love it. It's holding a Dara. So the idea for this Sentinel is that it would actually go around and pick up enemy unit weapons and use it against them. So say you do a radial disarm with Loki or whoever else, it just goes ahead and picks up the weapon that was dropped and starts shooting the enemy with it. So like, super funny. I love it. So like the idea is like it uses up all the ammo that's in that weapon and moves on to the next weapon. So like, I love it. Super cool. So like, I really, really, really hope that DE does something with that. That'd be very, very cool. Wow, I'm starting to lose my voice. So, should we move on to gameplay? I've never seen, ever played Warframe, but I love how excited you are about everything Warframe. Like, legit, I love Warframe so much. It's so much to the point where, like, I've done this to my sketchbook, and literally the first entry in this, back from 2017, whoop, let me actually open the page properly, is Oberon in Titania. First page. And that's what I did that from. And that was based off of just the trailer for Hydroid. And here's hoping that Hydroid, please. I want that trailer so bad. And Zephyr got the boot too. Like, they were working on both of those trailers and they got stopped. Now here's the thing about those Hydroid Prime trailers. The scene that they were working on with Hydroid got imploded because of the Gas City rework. So that gives you a bit of a hint of where they were locating the scene. And now it's essentially ready again, I guess. And they're just waiting on the lines from Steve so that they can have the actor for Ballas do the line reads. And then they can finally ship the trailer. But Ballas is having issues, I guess, and is not doing the script reading. Because, like, damn. And speaking of Ballas, so I actually on Sunfest, so this is Sunday following TennoCon. I actually realized something that I did with the previous two Inktober's. Lucid hands. With the previous two Inktober's, I realized I did not do a single sentient unit or a corpus unit. So with the 2017 Inktober, that's okay, Garfield. It's all good. So like, here is day 1 from 2017. Here is day 2. Ooh, here we go. Day 2. That was what you're trying to do. All good. All good. Day 3. Day 4. Moment ruined. Day 5. Like, by day 5 with 2017, I was starting to get into the flow, you can see. And then the flow got lost. But day 7, day 6, done on day 7. And then day 7. Day 8. So, like, I've done infested units, I've done corpus infested units, because Jordas does technically count as corpus, sort of. Day 9. This is actually a TennoCon helmet from Friendly Hazmat, which I love his work. Super fun. Now, this piece right here, Day 10 from 2017, is actually kind of interesting. Now, I've done all of these shots minus... No, actually, all these shots up so far, up until 2018, I've done all of these shots from the Captura sessions. So, I actually did this one on the Earth Tile set, Captura session. And when you see both Juggernaut and Behemoth Juggernaut next to each other on the Earth Tile set, it almost looks like they belong there, which is really weird. So, like, super cool. And, like, Juggernaut, normal Jug, super small. Super small. And, like, Behemoth is just, like, twice the size. But, like, okay. And then day 11. I think it was, like, running around was the theme for that day. So I had, like, I want bosses available in Captura, like, super badly. But you can only summon the field bosses that come in. So, like, Jackal. At the time, it was just Lynx. So, Lynx and Ambulus and the Raptor were you can get into Captura. Now, day 12, this was before Gara actually came into Warframe. And this is just based off of the trailer. So, like, I had to pause, and literally, I marked it somewhere down here. The Gara trailer, 12 seconds in, that's what I was using the reference for. So, yeah. And then day 12, or day 13 on day 15. Now, the next two shots, day 13 and 14, are done from the same Captura session. So I have the Grenier being attacked by Nidus's maggots. And then I'm trying to draw Nidus, but my hands are kind of dead. He is just too complex for me. So it was like my brain got overloaded by how much detail is in Nidus. It's unreal amount of detail. So then day 15, I move on to... Like, after I got as far as I did with that Nidus piece, I'm like, fuck it, let's move on. So I went to Inaros. And that is actually Inaros's tomb Captura, which is actually really, really good. And I highly recommend you, if you're getting into Captura, I highly recommend getting that if you were wanting to use it as reference for getting good camera angles in terms of getting your Warframe photos in, because the lighting there is like one of the best areas to do it in. And then the Kuva Guardian and the Kuwaka was what I did for that scene. And then day 17, Ember. And then day 18 on day 20, we're getting really sketchy at this point. And this is sort of when, in 2017, things were starting to hit the fan a little bit. So, super sketchy. But what I was trying to get across was kind of anime-esque, where my operator is looking into... I'll try to make this quick, because apparently supper's ready, so... Operator's looking into the infested room, and they're kind of grossed out. Wukong, a favorite fishing spot on the plains of Eidolon. It's actually kind of shifted now. And then my 2 Equinox. Supper, I'm down. Yeah, I know. And then my last official drawing for 2017 was Valkyr. And I will showcase the other stuff in 2018 later. Thank you. I will actually try to incorporate more Captura art sessions from now on, just so that I can get back into the flow of drawing things again, because I actually really do miss it. So, in the future, I will be drawing a lot more often. Like Mass Effect Mondays will return, Warframe Wednesdays, of course. After supper, I'm going to try the Day 7 one. What was Day 7 again from 2017? Nope, too far. Day 9, 7. Oh, Day 7 was the cat? Yeah, Day 7, the cat. I was wondering when that was going to pop up. Anyways, so yeah, I will showcase the 2018 Inktober later on, after supper tonight, and then we'll move into actual gameplay tonight, because I have a lot of catching up to do with Nightwave series and whatnot. So I'm glad that everybody was able to cute but the evil... I think it's so cute, but they eat your face off. Just wait until you see it in game. They're super cute. I love them so much. Anyways, thank you everybody for showing up for today's stream. I will return after supper tonight. I'm losing my voice a little bit now, so we'll see how well I'm doing after supper. But anyways, I'll see you later, everybody. And yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream. I want to actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna find a host. Somebody throw the love over to. But yeah, it was. I'm only ending now because supper is like right now apparently. So don't worry about that. But we're gonna. Who are we gonna send it over to? Screw it. Send the love over to... God, I really hate that the ads are getting through on Twitch. It's so stupid. Like I'm Twitch Prime. I shouldn't be getting ads, but now they're doing ads. It's stupid. Anyways, I'll see you later tonight and whatnot. I'll see you later. Thank you, everybody.